Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next matchup of the Winter Cup. In this game, we have VNMBonzo versus Tom. Tom is the newest member. He is replacing Leon because he is currently on vacation. And David is actually subbing for Tom just for this one time because Tom couldn't unfortunately make it. So this is what it is currently. Oops, sorry. This is the current stats, and VNMBonzo did end up winning in the last game. You guys know how it works. 1 kill, 1 point, and yeah, this is how it works. So, let's get started. Let's get started in this one. Ready up. Okay. So, basically, David is subbing for Tom, and David is pretty good at the game, so hopefully Bonzo can actually hold up his end of the bargain, and yeah. Sorry if my hair looks bad, or if I look bad in general. I just woke up a couple of hours ago, so we're just chilling right now. But yes, this is going to be a pretty decent matchup. Looking at the stats in November for the finals, aka VNMBonzo and Aiden's win. Case is also known as VNMBonzo. But yes, 40 kills in 5 games is quite a really big stretch. And Case has just done such a fantastic job at actually doing good in the situations that he needs to be good. And especially in the Winter Cup, since it's solos, he actually has a chance to prove himself that he's better than most players. But yes, this is the current bracket. This is the current matchup we're doing right now. This is technically Tom. So, yeah. 2 versus 13. But yeah. They are already in the first match. So we're doing best of 3 matches. If you guys are new, 1 kill is 1 point. If you get the final kill to get the victory royale, you get 5 points. And also there's placement points also involved. So I'm keeping track of all of it. So yeah. I honestly need a charger. But yeah, David just recently bought a chicken, so that's what it is. But yeah, obviously this is the first round, so not very much to say about these 2 players currently, as there's not very many stats to go off of right now. But just in the last tournaments, both of these players have just done absolutely amazing. So there was actually somewhat of like a trade. So David and Tom were talking, and Tom said, I will literally play for you in the first round if you want me to, if you just play for me. And so David said, okay. So Tom is going to be playing for David in the first round. So they just swapped roles just for the first round. They're not playing for each other anymore, so. Heading straight into this duos match. Let's see how each player does. Case actually landing at Tip Top Terrence. He's actually about to get a kill here. Looking at David, he's already got a kill here at Ripped Tides. And they landed in totally separate locations, which is what I love to see in these types of tournaments. This game's good, bro. Yo, what the heck, bro? 6-7. Okay. Case sees a player and he kills him. He already has 4 kills to start this game. Now make that 5, and it's 5-2 already. David should be really, really good in these sort of matchups because he is big on placement points. And I specifically added this in just because of David. And, you know, now there's a little bit more strategy going into these little tournaments. And yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, 5-2 so far in this game is pretty crazy. I just hopped into the game and there's already 7 kills for both of these players total. David definitely trying to hop into some action here as he's shockwaving towards players that are fighting. I think he's just trying to get some action, get some more kills, and try to catch up a little bit. Does find a nice gray iron bump here. Looking at Case over here. Still looting up just like David. Still over there. As they have, I think they're both in Humble Hills, if I'm not, nope. Someone from, okay, David is fighting someone in Humble Hills right now. I don't know why it says there's another player, like, right behind him. That's so weird. I think David's low-key lagging, I'm not gonna lie. David actually getting hit from quite a bit away. And I think he's trying to challenge this player, but this player seems to know what he's doing. And I do think he's going to have a hard time facing off against this player. Kay's just trying to get into circle here, also looting up at the same time. He doesn't have the best loot in the world, but it's going to be enough to give him something here. Case is getting a lot of gold. David throwing a grenade. Will David get this kill? David did actually hire an AI, and that's why it shows that. 21. Can you do something for me? So, David, holy aim. He's just waiting at the very corner here. Case looking at those stats right now. Still no placement points for each player. The placement points, how it works, it usually starts at top 50, but since it's duos, I'm saying that it's going to start at 25, and then 10, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, and of course 1. So, David is getting a little bit more action than Bonzo right now. An eventful pin has a sniper, so he should be able to get a shot or two off that, and hopefully we can see some good clips from David. They both are looking good. It seems like Case is hitting someone from quite a bit of ways away, and I think he's going to finish this kill off, and that's 6 kills for Case. I think he might try to challenge this duo right here. Hits him for 20. Hits him again for 20, and he might try to go in here. And that's exactly what he's going to do, as he's leading 6-2 right now. Case is immediately trying to pick off these 2 kills. Seeing this duo as he boxes up. Case needs to get these kills. He knocks one. What a kill from Case. And he's going to try to get this second one here. Waiting for him to break the wall. Goes over. Hits him for 64 and gets another 2 kills. Wow. And that is 8-2, as I think David was trying to share or maybe even steal those kills, but failed to do so. as they split off in two separate directions. And wow, what a performance from Case as we're heading straight towards these. And that is going to be quite impressive. David really needs to catch up here if he really wants to do good. For some reason, I can't see what he's doing. He's lagging a little bit. But yes, he's trying to shockwave around the map and just really try to find... Yeah, he's low-key lagging. He's trying to find some players to actually kill here, but I'm not sure if he can. Looking over at Case, I do think he's also trying to find more kills. Okay, I don't know what. Case actually finds some opponents here to try to snipe. And he's hiding in that bush, but he sees someone. 35. He looks kind of good. Hits him 35 again. As he actually gets knocked. Someone stole Case's kill here. Looks like David's getting into some action too, as he's killing a couple of players here. And he actually is about to get nice 2 kills here. He cracks one and gets the other, and that's 4, but he's getting sprayed at from the other side of the lake. Trying to snipe them. And actually almost hits them. Case is actually about to go down. Let's see what's going on. And he actually just keeps getting more kills. As Case actually gets knocked just before the placement points. And he's going to get no placement points for this one as he gets 9 kills. Yo, for some reason, I can't see. David actually has a nice 6 kills. And wow, what a comeback from David, as he just got a ton of kills just then. 4 to be specific. And also, he just got the 25 placement points. So now it is 9-7 in total. And Case just dying before that first placement point. And wow. If David can hold on to this lead till top 5, he will tie. And if he can get a kill in that frame, then he will be set for the first game of this series. David knows that he has the upper advantage, and his strategy of just staying alive consistently is working. David does see another car over here as he's trying to hit them. He does see that NPC. He knows that's an NPC, and he's not going to shoot at that. But he does see these players in the car, and he does quite a bit of damage to the car. He could try to get a double kill here if he actually destroys the car. And he knows it's low. It's going to blow up. And hopefully he can get, no matter what, at least some damage. But to get out of the car. There's a big fight going on over there. And I'm not sure if he wants to go in it. But he does. He wings over there using the wingsuit. And he's going to stop by this bush. Keeping a safe distance over here. Probably a smart decision. I think he knows how many players there are. They see him sniping at him. Is he going to get a kill out of this fight? Or is he still going to be down? Hits him for triple 20s, and wow. Good damage coming out of David here. There's a player down there boxing up. David's trying to break into the box. Can't really do that. He's trying to build up higher. A weird edit from David as he's spraying the box. Try to get a nice little peek out of it. As he enters this bush. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was somebody in that bush because I heard the bush moving, but that was just probably the wind or something. David's actually putting up a pretty fair fight right now. And he wingsuits away towards more of a fight. As he gets another kill, and wow, David is popping off now. As now it is 8-9. He's really trying to get a couple of kills. Trying to hit him out of the sky. Only hits him 22, though. And does actually get shot at. He might try to snipe the opponent here, but he is getting sprayed from quite a few directions. The aim from David is crazy as he is just lasered a player to the ground. He's gonna maybe shoot at the NPC. He sees a player, he's gonna aim, hits him for triple 20s, cracks his shield, he might go down, and he is really at 1 HP. He's probably only at 40 HP max, and David going in for the kill. Going around Storm, spamming the wall. Gets the knock. And wow, what a kill from David, as he has completely tied this series up. And the top 10 is just about to come on. David sees another player. Is he going to kill him too? Hits him for triple 20s. Not even aiming. David peeking a little bit. I'm surprised he didn't get shot at there. But yeah, a really good first game from both of these players. 9 points is pretty crazy. And yeah, he's going to try to wingsuit above this player, maybe run away, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's actually coming back straight for this box. He's going to spray the box, try to get into it. Can he win this fight? He looks like he knows what he's doing. And I do think David's a little bit terrified of this fight as he falls down a little bit. And now he's got to box up and recuperate. He is getting sprayed with the gun, and that's putting pressure. Hits him 63, and that's another knock from David. What a crazy knock from David, as now he takes the lead 10-9. And we're about to hit that top 10 mark. David will now take the lead 10-9. David does see a player, but instead he shockwaves up top. Hit him for nothing. And he is getting sprayed from both sides and does eventually get one pumped. I think he died in 9th place, so he still got the placement point. Wow. 11. And that is a good first game from both players. Oops. Okay. So the score currently right here. The score is 9-11. Case with a total of 9 kills, 1 death, no victory rails, but a total of 9 points and 1 game played. So, yeah. So Tom actually got two placement points, I believe. 3, I think. Oh, he got top 25, top 10, so 2. and got 9 kills with 1 death. Okay. So, total points of 11 for that first game. All right. Heading straight into game number 2 here. 9-11. Case and David both had a pretty amazing start. And to be honest, the stats from both of these players are pretty elite. And I'm not going to lie, Tom just entering in this first round, David is subbing for Tom's. That's why, that's what it is. But yeah, both 9 kills. David just getting a little bit more play time. And yeah, VNMBonzo is still definitely elite on kills. So there's nothing up with that. I am going to change this crown just to red for now because that's what the first thing was. Hopefully VNMBonzo can actually come back in this one. And I'm going to go get a drink just in time. I will be right back. We are back. Boys, we are back. I always get a drink after that first game. Nice little warm-up for both players to really get going here. But yes, explaining January. January is going to be trios. So there's a lot of people, holy voice crack, there's a lot of people actually wanting to join for January and next year in general. I've already got a list of 6 players that are going to want to join. So yeah, 2 trios immediately coming to join up. And there's a couple of players that are going to leave for 2025. One of them actually, I think, being Aiden Niffen, as he doesn't want to keep playing. I think another one is going to be Leon because he just can't play as often as some others. But I don't know. We'll see. Place your bets in the comments right now who you think is going to win after this game, as it is game 2 and we're loading in here. Alright. We've got the same place. He's landing tip-top Terrence here. Kay's playing very precautious in this game. David already has 1 kill up on the board, and he's kind of going aggressive in this tournament, and I like it. Staying alive, staying competitive as he gets sprayed here. Kind of panicking to build here. He does a nice little edit here. The opponent does shockwave away. He does find him again, but will he get shot at? Cracks the opponent, and wow, what a nice knock for David. He's trying to finish him off. 2 kills already for David. As we look at Case, he's also competing in this race as he's got 1 as well. He's building up here. Maybe to fight the next opponent. going straight through the window. There's no audio for Case, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I think Case is also looking for his teammate just to see what he's going to do. David, there's a lot of people by him. He's now healing up, getting his stuff together again. And I don't know why he didn't pick up that green shotgun or use the wingsuit under the roof, but whatever works. Now, David, whenever it comes to subbing, is not the greatest player. As you can see, he just failed 2 wingsuits in a row. Now heading straight into my location, Humble Hills here. And David instantly going to crash the party here as he sees a player shooting the AI. I think he realizes it's an AI. Does get sprayed, trying to box up, but can't. Falls through the floor. Now going for this player. Misses the shotgun shot, and he's going in. Cracks his shield. What a play. David misses the pump. He's going to go in. Kills him at the right moment. And what a play from David, as it's now 3-1. Case actually goes down here in game number 2. And it's not looking too good for VNMBonzo, the returning champion, as he might fall here in the first round. Doesn't get any placement points and only 1 kill. Not very good stats now, as he does have 10 points in 2 games, an average of 5. Now let's see what Tom gets, as he's already got 3 points and is still going to keep going. As this is 100% David's season. He's got the nice wingsuit. For Case to actually win in this tournament, he needs to clutch up here in this first round, as he is down quite a bit now. I think he's down by 4 points. If he really wants to make a bounce back, David needs to do bad, and Bonzo needs to clutch up and do really good in the third game. All eyes on David now, as he's taking a big pot for 20 shield. Desperate for health here. Emoting on Case to celebrate with his chicken. Oh, I think he's lagging a little bit, but yeah. He is trying to shockwave to find some other players. David is about to get placement points in this circle, as he does see a reboot van, and he's going to drive around here. But don't worry, VNMBonzo still has an opportunity to lose in this match and then come back in for 3rd place and win the loser's bracket. As he is more towards the middle of the map here. This is a very good place to be, especially during the late game, is because you're in that circle and you're just in the right position. I'm not sure what David was shooting at right there. David actually gets shot from behind, I think. No, he got shot from the front, and this is a nice little easy kill for David as he picks him off from his duo. Misses the pump on a knocked body, and that's 4 kills right there for David. Case sees a nice, not Case, sorry, David sees a nice team right here, and he's going to try to 2v1 this team. They look kind of good. He cracks one and almost kills one as he's going to big pop behind a wall. He's almost got one of them killed, but the other one is rushing him. Cracks his shield, and what a play from David as he's about to 2v1 this team. Hits one, knocks one. Will he get the other one? Misses the pump. He cracks one. Will he be able to get the secondary kill? And he does go down with top 25. So that is 5 points for David. Very nice points from Tom as he gets another placement point along with 4 kills. So that is 13 and a total of 16. To 16. Case is down by 6 points. If he really wants to make a comeback here, this is his opportunity to move on and make a real choice on whether if he wants to go for first place or be fine with third place, and he needs to lock in for this next game if he really, really wants to win this. You got 5? Oh. Okay. My fault, guys. I thought he got 4 kills that game, but he actually got 5. So that increases the lead even more, 17 to 10. So yeah, that's a pretty tough situation for Case to be in, as he needs to kind of slowly come back here. Hopefully make this a reality. Okay, that is... What is that called? That's some... What is that called? Something Juice World. I still see shadows in my room. That's not Juice World. What is that? Oh my god. I don't know what that emote is called. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. Watch. They actually load in here for the third final game of both of these guys' first round. Case needs to lock in if he genuinely wants, because he's down by 7 points. And if he really wants to do good, he needs a really nice start and a really good ending with a ton of placement points in this one. Yeah, this would be the first official loss from Case in the first round, other than September, October, because that was technically in the second round, but... Or actually, no, they did lose in the first round, didn't they? Because there was only 4 teams. No, so my friend's at this winter dance, and he's like posting a bunch of like games and stuff on his story. So I said, stop playing games and go dance with a girl. Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, they did add the 6-7 emote into the item shop, so of course I bought it. So I of course bought it. No hesitation in my mind. I bought it, man. Heading straight into the third game. The third and final game. Case needs to lock in, aka VNMBonzo. We need him to lock in. And he dies off spawn. That is not a good sight to see. And VNMBonzo is eliminated, and David already has 2 kills on the board. Wow. That is his final stats as he... Did he just leave? I think he left. I think he left. But yeah. Tom has officially beaten VNMBonzo, even though he just won in November. Now, in December, he hasn't gotten the chance to prove himself, and the most he can get now is 3rd place. Tom is going to celebrate the win as he moves on to the 2nd round. I now need to put Tom in the 2nd round, actually. Because he did win. He won. So far, 19 points, right? Wow, that's a pretty big lead right there. As Tom actually gets lasered from quite a bit away. He only has 1 mini, so he can heal, but he is running away. As he did get beamed. Hopefully there's something in the supply drop. He gets beamed, and there's 2 players right on him. And that is not enough, and that is the final score. 10-19. And wow, what a series this was. VNMBonzo in the first round gets eliminated by Tom. And wow, what an upset in this one. Yeah, what an upset as Tom moves to the 2nd round with 15 kills, right? So that's 18, right? That's 18 actually, my fault, I think. Maybe he got, I didn't change this actually. Yo, my Wi-Fi looky better. Yes. So he has 19 points. Okay. So, the final score, 10-19. Good games to both players. And wow, what a matchup. Genuinely. I'm excited for the tournament. We'll see how long it goes, but there's going to be a little bit of games this weekend. Vinny is going to stream the Owen versus Anthony game, so